We got Vince back in the videos. Vince, what is up? So yeah, we got some tires here. These are the tires we're gonna run on the no prep. Actually, not the tires. These are off of Wes's G-body that came with it. But we have slicks on the car. Never really run slicks, so we're gonna get the car out, get it all toned up. This might be like a two-part video. I'm not really sure because we have the whole track to ourselves and a ton of cameras. So this should be pretty fun. All right, guys, we are out here. We just took a look at the track. It is not prepped. Ben is messing with the Rooster. We made some changes to the Rooster since you guys have seen it last. So first of all, we'll talk about the tire and the dent. Well, we're not gonna talk about the dent, okay? We're just, don't mention it. The tire, this is a slick, not a radial. So if you see I push the car, like, see all that wiggle? Yeah, we're not used to that. So that's why we're out here testing. It's gonna act a lot different, react a lot different to prep. Move into the car, you see it's got a different shifter in there. The reason why it has that different shifter is it now has a power glide. It's got 2 speeds. So it's got a 180 first gear, straight cut gears, and then the 1.0 final drive. So pretty normal for a power glide, but it's a beefy trans. We got a new PTC converter in there, just like the Cow. I run a PTC converter. Dusty Bradford up at PTC absolutely hooked it up. A little bit of testing with this converter, just messing around the street. It feels absolutely awesome. Again, we're gonna get more data out here today. If you can't tell by this thing sitting right behind me, this is a Wilson billet elbow on top of a Super Victor. Man, that is just a very, very good looking piece. If you guys don't know the engine combination on this, this is a Dart 427 LS Next block. It's got some really good parts in it. It's got Dragon Slayer crank, Ultra rods, and Wiseco pistons. It has some trick flow, total engine airflow, 245 heads on there, and they're nice, pretty simple street setup, 10-to-1 compression, LS7 lifters, GM rocker arms. I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's not solid roller. It's nothing like that. This is very toned down for what it could be. It's still 6-bolt design. As you can see, you got one hiding underneath there. And then obviously it's got a big ass turbo sitting here. It's a Comp 85 turbo on a Huron Speed kit. I can't speak highly enough of the Huron Speed kit. It's absolutely awesome. This is their V3 big single turbo kit, and very simple to install. Everything fits good. It is, for turbo kit wise, you cannot build a turbo kit for the price that you can get this for. It's got a big upgraded intercooler. You guys can see down there somewhere. So yeah, it is pretty toned. The car looks pretty good. It's got no hood on it right now because we didn't have time. I mean, we could have had time, but some things you gotta do, it's like sleep or cut a hood. It's 4 bolts and you can take the hood off. So we're gonna rock it. I have a banger for you guys in store today. We have the whole track to ourselves. There's no one here, and it's not prepped. So it's literally, I've never had private testing before. So we will we'll walk around the track, show you guys that there is no prep down. It's literally, the last time they did anything on the track, they had Jay Cox run a pro mod down here. So it wasn't super tacky, it wasn't like radial prep, but they haven't touched the track since then. He ran, it sat for about 2 weeks, and that was it. So we'll see first time out on slicks how it does. I got a bunch of GoPros and I have a ton of different camera angles, so I hope you guys are excited. It should be a really fun 1 or 2 videos. I don't know if I could fit all of this content into one video. I say that because we got Vince here, VF Media, and this kid slays it. And you make my life hard when it comes to editing because you give me so much footage. So you know, everyone thanks you, but I don't. So when I edit, I'm like, damn it, Vince, why'd you have to get all these good shots that I have to put in here? So I'm gonna get suited up here. Ben, are you toned? Yeah, Ben is toned. Ben is always toned. Oh God, it's never a good sign on the tow trucks here. It's just no bueno. Man, do you ever do any work? Yeah. Come on.
Dude, I'm not at the track. You are.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Are you here in case I break down? You can get me off the track?
Man, that's exactly why I came.
What, do I get like a special rate since I know you or something? Yeah. Okay, at least we're good. At least we're good. You haven't seen that car since it's been built, or that's got that nice dent on it. Yeah,
I've seen that one I just drove up.
Yeah, it's custom. Okay. It's to let everybody know it's a no prep car.
I don't want one.
We'll keep your car green. Yeah, everyone that doesn't know, this is Ron. You guys know him. He's got the green car, pulling wheelies, street car.
By accident.
Right. Okay, I see how it is. Will never happen again. a lot different than radials, where a radial you want to dead hook and go. This one you're looking to kind of roll the tire over a little bit. We're using the AMS boost controller to put a ramp in there, and that's what we're just gonna be messing with, see how much we can leave with, see how the tire reacts and all this data. So the first couple passes are just gonna be some test hits. I got cameras all over the place, so you guys will get some good visual data, and then I'll tell you what we get on our end here, looking at the logs and seeing what some other stuff does. So big shout out to Glock Motorsports Park. We're out here testing. Chris, Ben, Joey's here, Ron stopped by, Vince is filming, so a lot of people that are helping out with this. Should be really fun today. It came up, I didn't know, it might have got me there. I didn't know if I came up on the tire or if it started spinning, so I pedaled it because it just started to rev up a little bit more. But man, I definitely early drifted it. It's why we're out here testing, getting better every pass, getting data every pass. Tire is totally different. It's such a weird, like, it's almost like a weird sensation almost. Well,
yeah, it looked good. It left hard.
I couldn't tell if it started to spin the tire out there or if that was the converter. So I pedaled it.
Yeah.
I was in the right.
Yeah.
I wasn't about to just like smoke the tire all the way out there. I was like, I'm not doing that first pass. How'd it look? Oh, wow, you guys are so energetic. Ben, you're at work right now. You're in your office. What do you see there looking at some logs and stuff?
It looks good. It just, I mean, we just don't have that much power in it yet. Just, kind of just throwing something random at it to see what it would do.
And it kind of stuck a little bit.
It did really well, I think. So, we'll see.
What was it, 60 foot? Man, that 60 foot, I'm not going to tell you guys time, but 60 foot at a 148, and there's like zero traction out there. One thing it did do is it did spin the rim and tire. These were lined up earlier, so when you let go of the button, I think it's just tire. Well, I guess it go that way. The tire is spinning just a little bit. So you have just rubber, no real traction or anything like that. When you come up here, you can see the little lines where it went a little bit left off the hit. You can see where it was wadding up the tire. Again, still no glue. And then right here is where we left. Still nothing. So there's some I'd say there's some bite out there just because there's a decent amount of rubber, but you go to no prep, everyone's leaving from the same spot. Right here, this is the first little tire mark right here. This one you can see going whoop. That was the boosted rooster. So yeah, that's it. You can see where it gets hotter. it gets a little bit of bite, but that's what the tire, you're trying to get the track surface up to temperature. So what we're going to do is we're going to put another tune-up in it, put more power to it, and make a chassis adjustment and see if we can get it to hook up a little bit better. Correct me if I'm wrong, we messed with the fueling a little bit. We added some fuel and then we put some more boost in it. All right, so more boost, because that boost is good. This choo-choo boy is going to be working out. Like Ben said, we add some fuel up top. So Ben has been doing all the tuning on this car, mainly out on the street. It's got a wideband in it, so we have that hooked up to HP Tuner. So it's pretty good. And Ben, you're doing a great job, so I appreciate that. Yeah, another one, we're gonna have all the cameras set up. We're trying to figure out the whole slick thing. And what do you think? I mean, it went out there, left pretty good, and then I guess where the track was a little bit colder, it kind of spun the tire a little bit.
We want to get a little bit more wheel speed out of the hole, because you got to get with the slick, you're trying to get wheel speed out of the hole so that it makes it easier to put more power in it up top. If you just leave really soft
and dead hook, that's what it did the last pass. It dead hooked.
You leave really soft and dead hook and try and baby it up to some speed and then try and throw all the power to it, you'll pile a car up in the wall.
Yeah, we're gonna
get wheel speed out of the hole. It's just like a radial car where you're trying to get it up to speed as fast as you can so you can outrun your wheelie, because it's going to want to come up about half track.
And if this thing wheelies, honestly, I'm okay with it. We have travel limiters in the back seat, which is the good place for them, not on the car, in the back seat.
It'll probably do something.
So, all right, well, we're going to get suited up here, get the GoPros going, and see if we can get another pass. God, it's so much different. Like, it took off left. It definitely needs a slight anti-roll bar adjustment. It went a little bit left, but I think it's because there's not too much chassis work on this car. So it kind of torqued up a little bit, and it went a little bit left, but I tried to bring it back, and you could feel where it was on the tire. It was almost paddling them. Man, we'll see how it does. All right, guys. Pass number 2 down, and huge improvement. 60 foot was really good. That's all I'm gonna say. It was Ben, can I tell him the 60 foot times? 60 foot now, mind you, there's no prep out there, just rubber down. It's 60 foot. Yeah, there's no tack, there's no bite. Like a radial, any of our other cars out here knock tires off. So this tire's doing work. Went 135 in the 60 foot, and just for a gauge of mile an hour, only went 117, so not very quick up top. But man, everything is working and running good. It's making good power, and we are chipping away at it. So we're going to, Ben, you made some adjustments. What did you do? A little bit more boost?
Yeah.
That's always a good sign. When Ben just says yes, that means he added the boost where it needed to go. Pulled a little wheelie there too, and Vince, just absolute animal with the pictures. You got to follow myself and Vince on Instagram, because his pictures are hot fire right now. They're hot fire. So Ben is writing down some information. Writing down the times and all the setup on the window. So if you guys want to know how to make your car go fast on no prep, just look at our back window. And yeah, I guess we're gonna get ready to do another one. It's working good. We didn't have to put weight in the back of the car, which is what I was worried about. I was worried that we had to put weight in the car. So yeah, this is pretty fun. This is a nice day. This is a good way to spend your day off, I'd say.
Yeah. little bit.
Ron, hey, whoa, don't be showing Ron. Ron, no.
Yeah. Too fast for me.